From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Wednesday, March 2nd, 2016. Silver is trading at $14.86 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,234 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $433. Antiwar.com reports the Ukrainian government issued a new decree Tuesday barring all government employees from publicly criticizing the government, any of its institutions, or any of their colleagues. The ban is part of a new ethics code on loyalty and threatens disciplinary actions against violators. Officials say the move to prevent criticism was necessary to restore public faith in the government after several damning leaks related to the Yatsenyuk government's inability to get widespread corruption under control. Indeed, just 2 weeks ago, Prime Minister Yatsenyuk was asked to resign by President Poroshenko and narrowly survived a vote of no confidence by the parliament shortly thereafter. The effort seemed designed to try to prevent a repeat vote. The decree did not get a great reaction, with a top figure in the economy ministry calling it in the tradition of Stalin and Bina. The economy minister resigned last month and issued a public statement at the time blasting widespread corruption. For nearly 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and have permanently removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. UPI reports the U.S. Justice Department's fight to force iPhone maker Apple to aid them into breaking into the smartphone of one of the San Bernardino shooters shifted to Capitol Hill on Tuesday, where FBI Director James Comey faced hours of questioning from lawmakers. Tuesday's hearings lasted for 5 hours and featured Comey as well as an Apple attorney. Speaking first, Comey underscored the importance of the case and predicted that similar showdowns in the future between law enforcement agencies and technology companies will have the ability to make or break the government's fight against domestic terrorism. He warned that technology will soon make it virtually impossible for investigators to access critical personal communications from terror suspects. Justice officials say the FBI just needs the program to disable a security feature that resets and erases the phone's contents if an incorrect password is entered too many times. Apple, though, and other privacy advocates have resisted, saying the government's request poses a significant threat to consumer privacy and sets a dangerous precedent. On Monday, a federal magistrate in New York, in a different but similar case involving Apple, ruled that the company does not have to comply with government requests intended to mine data from a suspect's cell phone. Although a different case, the decision handed Apple an important legal victory in the matter that could heavily influence the outcome of the San Bernardino case. The judge in New York said Congress had previously rejected a bill to allow law enforcement agencies the authority to force companies into bypassing security features on behalf of investigators. You can support FPP Radio by joining the FANS program. Fans are friends, allies, and Numeri supporters. To learn more or to join the FANS program, visit fans.fppradio.com. Reuters reports Republican Donald Trump and Democrat Hillary Clinton took big steps toward securing their party's presidential nominations on Tuesday with a series of state-by-state victories, but their rivals vowed to keep on fighting. On Super Tuesday, the 2016 campaign's biggest day of state-by-state nominating contest, Trump and Clinton proved themselves the undisputed frontrunners to succeed Democratic President Barack Obama. Now they are under pressure to show they can unify voters in their respective parties before the November 8th election, and in Trump's case, avoid a potentially disastrous split in the Republican Party. Trump won 7 states, adding to a sense of momentum he had built last month by winning 3 of the first 4 contests. Trump's main rival, U.S. Senators Ted Cruz of Texas and Marco Rubio of Florida, said they were determined to remain in the race. Cruz won his home state of Texas and neighboring Oklahoma, as well as the Alaska caucuses, bolstering his argument that he has the best chance of stopping the New York billionaire. Rubio was the projected winner in Minnesota, his first victory in the party's nominating contest. Clinton rival Bernie Sanders, U.S. Senator from Vermont, also won his home state along with Colorado, Minnesota, and Oklahoma, but lost to Hillary in Massachusetts, which he had hoped to win. Sanders has vowed to pursue the battle for the nomination in the 35 states yet to vote. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.